Hey everyone, Ronnie Rowe back again this week, or I should say bi-weekly. Last week, if anyone noticed, I didn't put out a video, and bunch of reasons why. Wasn't because I wasn't interested in cross stitch. Certainly wasn't because I didn't want to be with you guys and share what I've been doing in that. But let's blame it on one thing, and that one thing is March Madness. I've been watching basketball. I've been watching every hoop, every shot, everything, and that's what I've been doing. I've been doing a little bit of cross stitch sitting there, and I've been doing a little bit of design work. But basically, I've been watching basketball. That's what's going on. The weather's been good outside, and so I've been doing some gardening. Matter of fact, I just left Lowe's, pick up some mulch and some other more peat pots that I'm putting my vegetable plants in that I grow from seeds every year. And so been doing that, going to the Y and stuff. So cross stitch, I haven't got a lot done in cross stitch, so it really wasn't any need to come on and try to talk a whole lot about it. So, but anyway, I have done a little bit of stitching this week. Again, I want to thank you for coming back and viewing my video. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, hit the little everywhere it is on there, hit the subscribe button, and I really appreciate that a whole lot. What else is going on? I got a lot of questions this week. I got some good questions. I got some questions kind of scratching my head. I got one really good question this week that haven't had in a while. So, but anyway, one lady was asking me about what I do stitching, just do a video of me stitching. Well, I thought about that, and I've seen other people sit down and have the hoop and have a camera behind them, and they're sitting down there, they're going up and going down, and they do that for about, I don't know, 45 minutes or an hour. And no, no, I would get bored. I wouldn't watch it. I mean, I wouldn't, but anyway, somebody else might. But I probably won't be doing that. I'll show you the stitching that I have done, but I'm not going to be sitting down here just stitching. But one thing I have done that a lot of people probably haven't shown you is how I go about doing these charts in various programs and everything. Um, Maybe that's something other people should be doing. But anyway, things have been going good. Shipped out a lot more charts to the distributors. One lady asked me this week about my really about my business, Ronnie Rowe Designs, and who do I really sell to? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I know from my website, RonnieRoweDesigns.com and Estes site, I pretty much know the sales there. But when I send designs off to a distributor, like Witcho Imports, Hoffman Distributing Company, they send them out to various shops, so a lot of shops all around the world and everything. And I really don't get a list of what shops buy my materials other than going on the internet and typing Ronnie Rowe Designs, and I can see a list of shops if they're carrying my new stuff or not. So obviously, I know they bought them from probably Hoffman because I didn't send them to them. So I do send charts to some shops, but very, very, very few order from me. Most of them order, the vast majority order them from Hoffman or Witchell. Um, that is and what percentage of that? That's the vast majority of my business is shop sales, not SD, not my website, but it is the shops. I rely on them a whole lot for my designs. And so they don't buy a lot of them at one time, but if you got a lot of shops, it adds up. So anyway, I hope that answers her question. About the custom works I've been doing. I have sent those off. I'm in the process of doing another one right now. I got a request from a lady, and so I'm looking into that. The one question I got this week was about my original design, my designs that I designed. I had a shop, a very, very good shop, asked me, owner, would I consider doing, coming on board with them and doing custom design work for the shop? And then the shop markets these out. They have a lot of, this shop has a lot of contacts all over everywhere. And we're in discussion about that, and I'm leaning more about doing that. I think that's a good idea. Still keeps my hand in doing design work and what I'm doing, plus it gives a shop availability to put out patterns themselves, to be able to market their patterns of their shop and with their logos and everything on it. And I would just be doing the design work for them on the subject matter that they choose. And this particular shop is in an area where they have a lot of historical, a lot of beautiful buildings, beautiful artworks, if you will, street scenes, and that kind of stuff that would be really, really good for that shop. They've had a lot of requests in there, evidently, for that type in their area. So I'm looking into doing that. So that's one thing going on with me. Other decisions I made this week. Like I say, I haven't done this in 2 weeks, and I gave you an excuse, Mark Madges, and it all about so. But um, I'm leaning up toward doing this every 2 weeks instead of every week because, quite frankly, it's hard to come up with something you've done in a week. It seems like time goes by and you don't get a whole lot accomplished. And but anyway, I do answer your questions. I do appreciate it. So I'm gonna shoot for again next Wednesday, but if I don't, it'll probably be Wednesday week. Spring is getting here. We're getting outside. We're doing more things, and it's just this time of year. I still keep my hand in it, but not as much as I do in the wintertime, um, and certainly not in late fall. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. If I have something come up, I'm certainly going to make a video. So, all right, where are we stitching? What do we do? Last week, if you remembered, I showed you Blue Haven, and throughout the whole video, what did I do? I called it Morning Light because I didn't know what I was well, I knew what I was stitching, but I called it Morning Light. I don't know why. And I put a thing in there. I split my video and came in and said, hey, wake up, Ronnie, and all that stuff. But Blue Haven, I have been stitching Blue Haven, and I haven't finished it yet. I know you folks thought I would, but I haven't. And hopefully in a week, 2 weeks, I keep telling you that. But we are getting there on Blue Haven, and I want to show you where I am. I have finished. Don't look at all the wrinkles and everything, hoops. But anyway, I have finished all of this down here, the rocks. I've just got a little bit more to go down this area. And then we're going to wash and we're going to frame this thing up real nice, silver frame. And I think it's going to look really good. I really do. And coming along nicely right now. So across the bottom, you'll be able to see the rocks and what I was planning on doing. I like the perspective. I like the coloring on this. I like the perspective of the little house out into the river and the mountains behind. I've told you that before, but I really do. And I think this is going to be very, very nice. This is out on my Esty site right now. This has been shipped to all of the distributors. They've got it all. Everyone in Nashville show they had it. They looked at it from Hoffman, and so everyone has it. So I've got it out on Esty. So if you want to take a look at it, you can. I think it's 12, 13 sheets of instructions, like a lot of mine. And so anyway, that's Morning Light. No, that is Blue Haven. And so that's where I am on that. And I'm working this way right now. So yeah, maybe we'll finish it one of these days. Well, I'm sure I will. So, and then on to the next project. So the next project, what's the next project? Not sure. Not sure. I've pretty much come up with the concept of what I want to do with opera. You know, I told you about the thing I want to do with Broadway, the plays and opera and that kind of stuff. So I've come up with something on that I like, and I'm gonna be able to start on that shortly. I think I'm going to do that. But in the meantime, I got thinking about other things that I could be doing, and one thing this is, I know you're going to say this is crazy, but what my preliminary, what it looks good, is a headlight of a car. How about that? I mean, no one, I did a lock back. You remember when I did the lock and I had just a lock and it was a lot of colors in the lock? Something about doing a headlight. Everybody's got a headlight on the car. So maybe something like that. I've been thinking along that. And along with the black and white with 3 colors or 4 colors, I'm doing a thing, a street scene that I'm doing is really going to be sharp once I finish it. I've got some more work to do with that. So I am working those type of projects. Other than that, not much more is going on. Oh, what's happening in my life other than that? Well, I'm eating too much. I am swimming every day, which is good, and that's healthy for me. Um, Not much else is going on. Had to take my truck in, get it repaired, ask about a warranty. So I'm going along with that kind of mess. I bet all of you have had those problems in your life. So anyway, I would highly suggest that you oh, by the way, tomorrow night, today's Wednesday. Yes, tomorrow night. Tomorrow they continue with the Sweet 16 in March Madness, the basketball tournament. I had some buddies of mine who their wives, and they're going to this Ferguson Center. It's kind of a operatic type place and everything, a theater. They're going to have some military bands tomorrow night playing, and the marching band. They're not marching, but they're on stage. A really nice venue, and the music's going to be fantastic, and it's free. And all the guys were asking me if my wife and Barbara and I'd like to go tomorrow night. And I asked Art, I said, hey, I've already seen bands that there play songs, military songs and everything, but March Madness is on, basketball. And he looked at me and he asked me, he said, you've never seen a basketball go through a hoop before? Good point, Art. But anyway, I'm going to stay home. I passed on that. I am totally 100% addicted to this stuff. And so that's what I plan on doing. And I'm gonna be stitching some during the course of the games also. So, but anyway, not much more going on this week. And so as you can see, the office is the same. It's nothing changed. Nothing changed in my office. Same old thing. On my redesign I did. Yeah, right. And but anyway, I hope each and every one of you, I appreciate you coming back this week and watching the video. Um, and if you got any questions, put them out there and I'll try to answer them the best I know how to. Oh, yeah, one thing I told you is there anything I could do to change any of this? And most people came back and said, no, just leave it like it is. And so that's what I'm going to pretty much do. I'm going to leave it like it is. I'm not going to put a necktie on or suit or anything or try to put a wig or grow more hair. This is what you get. And so anyway, until the next time, I appreciate you coming here and visiting with me this week. And anyway, as I tell you every week before I leave you, that's one thing I want you to do. I want you to have a great week and be safe. Thank you. See you soon.